Have you heard what really happened to Taylor Hawkins? The truth behind the Foo Fighters drummer's shocking death in March 2022 is as heartbreaking as it is complex, revealing a story of a man who was not only a powerhouse musician but also a deeply loved friend, husband, and father whose life was far more layered than the smiling, high-energy figure fans saw behind the kit. Hawkins, who joined the Foo Fighters in 1997 after touring with Alanis Morissette, quickly became the heartbeat of the band alongside frontman Dave Grohl, his thunderous drumming and infectious personality helping to define the group's sound and spirit for 25 years. When news broke that he had been found dead in his Bogota, Colombia, hotel room while the band was on tour, fans around the world were stunned, struggling to process how someone so full of life could be gone so suddenly. In the days that followed, authorities confirmed that toxicology tests revealed multiple substances in his system, reigniting long-standing conversations about the pressures of life on the road, the toll of constant touring, and Hawkins' own history with substance struggles issues he had openly discussed in past interviews, including a near-fatal overdose in 2001 that left him in a coma. Friends and colleagues have since shared that in the months leading up to his death, Hawkins had been feeling increasingly worn down by the relentless pace of touring, even expressing to some that he wished for more time at home with his family and a scaled-back schedule that would allow him to protect his health. Yet, his love for performing and loyalty to the band kept him pushing forward, giving fans everything he had night after night. Those who knew him best describe a man who was generous, humble, and endlessly supportive of other musicians, someone who could light up any room with his laugh yet was also deeply introspective and, at times, privately conflicted about the demands of his career. His passing has left a hole not only in the Foo Fighters but in the wider rock community, where he was revered not just for his skill but for his kindness and authenticity. Tributes poured in from across the music world: Miley Cyrus, Queen's Brian May, and Roger Taylor, Elton John, and countless others, each recalling not just his talent but his warmth and ability to make everyone feel like an old friend. The Foo Fighters, devastated by the loss, canceled all upcoming shows and later organized two massive tribute concerts in London and Los Angeles, bringing together a staggering lineup of artists to celebrate his life, with emotional highlights including his teenage son Shane taking the stage to play drums on My Hero in a moment that left audiences in tears. What really happened to Taylor Hawkins is ultimately a tragic convergence of physical exhaustion, the unrelenting grind of life as a touring rock star, and the lingering vulnerabilities of someone who had already stared down mortality once before. It is a reminder that even the brightest lights in music can be carrying heavy burdens, and that behind every explosive performance is a human being whose heart, health, and happiness matter far more than the roar of the crowd.